Happy New Year, beautiful people. It is the first day of 2020. I hope you guys started it off right. That way you can go through 2020 and manifest all of your dreams and desires. For me, 2019, I learned a lot of things about my life, about myself, about this spiritual journey that I didn't know at all. And because of that, I feel like I'm moving into 2020 with 2020 vision. And I hope you are too. So in this video today, I want to talk about and I want to share some of the ways to know that you are going to have an amazing 2020 and that you're going to move forward in the right direction. And this is how you will know. Number one, if you have given up control. The funny thing about control is that even when we think we're not trying to control things, we still are trying to control things. I went through this phase, I think it was maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, in 2019, where I felt kind of helpless. And it was only because I was trying to control what the outcome was going to be in my future. And you cannot control what's going to happen in the future. The moment that I had decided to only do what I can, control what I can control, and stop trying to control everything that I can't, it was like a weight was lifted off my shoulder. So once you decide that, okay, I'm only going to do what I can, and I'm not going to try to control everything that's going to happen in my future. I'm only going to control the way I react to people, the way I respond to people, the way I treat people each day, the things I'm doing in my life today. That is what I could control. And when I focused on that, I felt lighter. I just felt so much better. So if you have done that, and if you have, at least you're working on not controlling or trying to control everything that's going to happen in your future and just work on what you can control, you are setting yourself up for an amazing new year. That's number one. The second thing, or the second way to know that you are going to have an amazing 2020 is if you have found your purpose and if you have found your life path. This is not very easy, but it's also not as hard as you think. I found out what my purpose is. I found out what my life path is. But I went through a period of time where I was really trying too hard. And what you have to do is what you're going to have to do is make what you think are mistakes, which are not really mistakes. You have to make them, because they're going to lead you to the right direction. It's going to lead you to your path and to your purpose. Your purpose and the plan for your life on this planet. You'll get there, but you have to make those efforts even when you feel like it wasn't the right thing to do. It gets you to the right place. So me being in my ego for probably most of my life, I had gotten into working out after I had my second daughter and I gained a lot of weight. I got into working out. I was working out like a beast. I lost all that weight to the point where when I got pregnant with my third, I was in such good shape. I bounced back really quick. A lot of women used to be like, oh, you should be a personal trainer. Oh, I want to work out with you. Would you train me? And I had gotten so into it for the wrong reasons, just wanting to look good rather than being healthy, more than looking good. I was never satisfied. I wanted my quads bigger. I wanted my butt to be perkier. Just work out 5 days a week, heavy weights, just like intense with it. All ego. It wasn't even like, just for health. It was for looks more than health. And that's where I was. And so because I was trying to find my purpose. Once I realized I was going through this awakening, I decided that it was like when I'm seeing all these synchronicities, the universe is, something's trying to guide me in the right direction and trying to help me find my purpose. That's what I believed it was. And as I continued, so it was like, okay, I should be a personal trainer, all because everybody's telling me I should be, not because that's what I really feel inside. That wasn't me. So I ended up getting certified, paid hundreds of dollars for the certification. I set up an Instagram page where I would post workout videos, and I'd be posing and like to the side. And now when I look at that, I'm like, ugh, what in the hell were you doing? Like, that is not me. I named the page Fit Fly Mama. I went back like a month ago. I went on there because I'm not even interested in social media anymore. But I went on there and I changed the name to Divine Harmony 22. And I haven't posted anything in forever because that was not me. And now when I look back at those videos and those poses, it's like, ugh, like that is not you. But I leave it. I leave it up there because it's like I get to look at it and see what I was doing, you know, and where I was up here. And so now I look back at it like, what the hell were you doing? That is not me. I was trying to fit into this category of what everybody else was doing on Instagram with the posing and the videos and wearing the cute stuff and working out. It's like, ill, okay? Like ill. That is not me. So I can't do that anymore. Like it's over with. But I leave it there, and it almost like makes me cringe when I look at it, but I want to remind myself of where I was. That's why I always leave up even my old Facebook pictures. If I scroll through my profile pictures, I can go back to early 2000s and be like, look what I was wearing. It's just not me. And I realized that as I was trying to find my purpose, I was still stuck in this ego. So I was trying to find my purpose and still be this egoic person, and it wasn't working. And so that's why I was not satisfied. Even getting certified, it was like I was just like, not happy. What I've learned is my purpose is to heal. I am a healer. That's what I am. I've been a massage therapist for over 10 years. And when I became a massage therapist, I didn't think at the time that was my purpose. It was someone mentioned it where I was working, doing billing and payroll at this petroleum company. And there was a lady who was like really stressed out about the job. And since I was so young, I was in my 20s, she's like, why are you even here? You know, if I was you, I'd be a massage therapist or something. Just said that. And ever since she said that, it always stuck with me. And that's why I say the universe speaks to you through people. And so I decided a little while later, I'm going to be a massage therapist. Okay, I can go to work and I don't have to worry about thinking about work before I get there. I got to build this, do this, and that. Okay, maybe I should become a massage therapist. And I did it. That was over 10 years ago. Now 2019, when I find my purpose and when I'm looking for my purpose and trying to find it, I come across my life path. My life path number is 11. And it said one of the good jobs for a life path 11 was massage therapist. And I'm like, what? How is that possible that I actually am doing what is actually a good job for me? And I am a healer. I'm not saying massage therapy is it for me. Maybe I can get into Reiki, some other type of healing, but I am a healer. People say that about my hands all the time. And not only that, but I talk to people a lot of times, and people a lot of the times, even people that come in for massages, sometimes like, I never told anybody this, and I have people say that to me all the time. I happen to have people that kind of are like, they just feel open to tell me things and share things with me that they don't tell a lot of people. And I learned that I am a healer. And even though with this channel, I don't have a whole bunch of subscribers, 30 or whatever. And you know, there are some people who feel like they have benefited from watching my videos. I don't care if it's a small scale, a large scale. My life isn't over. There's a lot for me to do, but I've learned that I am a healer. And by finding your purpose and finding your path, that will help you to have a better year, better years and years to come. So finding your purpose that means you need to make what you think are mistakes. They'll get you in the right direction. When I used to make these videos on Instagram, sometimes when I got into the habit of speaking, because I would just make workout videos and not say anything, and I was shy to talk. But then I decided, let me talk to people, tell them my story about getting in shape, working out, being fit. And when I started doing that, I would start seeing number synchronicities like crazy, a bunch of 77s everywhere and 55s and stuff. And it was almost like, yes, make videos. Like I need to talk. That's what I need to do. So even though the workout videos and the fitness was not necessarily my purpose, that's not what I really am meant to do, it led me into the right direction. Making videos and speaking led me to now making videos here. And I'm pretty sure there are people that are going to benefit and feel like they learned something from watching these videos, and it helped them to get somewhere in life. So it's all a part of being a healer, and it's still a whole lot more for me to do in this life. I haven't figured it all out, but I know that I'm learning and I'm growing. And my purpose is to heal. That is what I am good at doing, and that is what I enjoy doing. So I've found what it is that I'm supposed to do in life, even though there's a lot more for me to do on the whole scale when it comes down to healing. Once you find your purpose and you find your path, you will have a better year, better years to come. And that's another one of the ways to know that you're moving in the right direction and that you will have a great and an awesome 2020. Another way is healing. Now, I spoke about this before. A lot of us, we have healing that we need to do, and you need to look into healing yourself, because if you're anything like me, you've always been kind of tough in life and you really don't feel like you need any healing. And that's how I have been. I've mentioned before, my mom died when I was 2 years old. So I grew up with my dad, and I got like 5 brothers and 1 sister. So I grew up being tough and not sharing my feelings a lot of affection and stuff like that. And so growing up that way, it's caused me to be tough and think that I don't really need any healing. When people would, if I had a conversation with people and they would ask me about my parents or something, and I would say, oh, my mom died when I was 2, and people would be like, oh, they'd feel bad. And I'm like, hey, I'm fine, because, I didn't know her. I don't know her, so how can I feel bad about missing someone that I don't even remember? So I'm fine, I'm good, and that's the way I would always respond to that. But as I started going through this awakening, I realized that has been this ego part, I have been really masking all of the pain that I hold from being a lonely little girl without a mom, without that type of affection. It got to the point where when I would meet people and we would talk about our parents or mention something, I say my mom died when I was 2, I would try to say that same spiel that I would give out over the years, I don't remember my mom, I never met her, I met her, but I don't remember her because I was too young when she died. So I'm fine. I'm not hurt by it. And when I would do that, I would sometimes feel like a little teary, like I was faking, that's what happened when I started to awaken. It was like, that is ego. I'm hurt. I am sad and I am lonely. And I was a sad little girl, and I'm starting to realize that now. And it just okay, I have some healing to do. So a lot of us, we have some healing to do, whether it's from childhood trauma and abuse and things like that, or past life issues, or whatever it is, relationships and, abusive relationships, whatever. A lot of us have healing to do that we don't think we need to heal from. We think we're okay and we're being tough. So a lot of us need to go through some healing. If it means to visit an energy healer, or to do the ayahuasca, which I'm really interested in trying, try different things. Look at and check out your chakras. Look at what chakras would be holding painful issues, anger, whether it's the solar plexus, the heart, whatever. Look for what are imbalances and get yourself some healing crystals. if you are looking into healing yourself and accepting the fact that you do have healing to do, because a lot of times we just we're not accepting it. We're just like, oh no, I know, I've let it go, I've let it go. And we say that, but we really are not healed from that. So if you are looking into healing yourself, you're on the right path. You will have a better year and better years to come. So that was the third a way to look into healing, as far as having a better future, a better year. If you are trying to heal yourself, if you're accepting that you have to heal and there's healing that you need, if you do that, you will have a better year. And finally, the last thing I'm going to mention is bad habits and letting go of bad habits. Whether it be drinking, smoking, eating junk, unhealthy friendships, abusive and unhealthy relationships. If you are letting go of those bad situations, those bad relationships, those bad habits, you will be moving into the right direction. You have to do that. Drinking, for me, I would drink wine quite a bit. Red wine just about every night. And then I kept seeing these certain numbers. I can't remember which ones it was, but every time I looked it up, it would tell me that you need to let go of things that are no longer serving you. And I was like, what things is that I have to let go of? And the more I sat and I saw more things, I was like, okay, so I do drink quite a bit. The moment I let go of the drinking, that's when I started having more of the energy flowing through me, the Kundalini energy, things like that. And more number synchronicities. I'm on the right path. And now I don't even have the taste for wine and drink like I used to. I don't enjoy it that much. I enjoy now being sober. So whenever I do have a drink, it's like, I don't want to finish it. I don't even want it, right? So that's what happens when you start to let go of those habits. Smoking weed. Like, there are times in my life where I would smoke. I've never been the type of person who would smoke for years and years. But I would smoke for months, and then after a while I'd be like, okay, you know what? I got to give this a break, because it's kind of like making me depend on it too much. I'm only focused on smoking. I want to smoke before I do everything. It was like, okay, I got to lay off the weed. Okay. Weed can be helpful. Weed can heal. But let's say you don't smoke for months and then one day you smoke for the weekend. Okay. I think that can be quite healing and kind of like get you into deep thinking and figuring some things out and creativity, and it can be helpful, but not if you're doing it every day. I don't recommend to be a weed head. Like, it does become addictive, just like anything else if you do it too much, right? Some people, like for me, I've done it time and time. Like, I would start and then I'd do it, and then I'll kind of get into the habit of being addicted. Then it's like, okay, I'm done with it. I've never been the type who wanted to just keep doing it forever. So for me, I don't mind to smoke, like, let's say, recreationally or something every once in a good while, and months pass by, but every day, no. I don't think it's beneficial to smoke every single day. And the same thing with unhealthy eating. Change your diet, cut out all of the sugars, switch your sugars, no white sugars and stuff like that. Change your diet. I'm telling you, these things will, your body will feel different. It will open you up to receive more. You won't be numb and tainted by all of these toxins, all of these things that you're putting into your body. So change your eating habit, cut out some of these bad habits that you do, the drinking, the smoking, chill out on that. And as far as relationships goes, that can be another addiction that's unhealthy. Some of us are only with people because we're afraid to be alone. And like, some relationships are just not healthy for you, whether it's friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. If it's not helping you, you're not growing. You need to let go of it. So if you are letting go of these bad habits and these things that are not helping you grow, if you are working on healing yourself, if you have found your purpose and you are finding your path in life, and if you've given up on control on all of the things that you're trying to control about your future, and what these are the things that are going to help you move forward, have a better 2020 and better years to come. And that's it. So that's really all I wanted to share in this video today. And I was supposed to make a video like a week ago. I got a little sick, a little sore throat. My daughter gave me some kind of germs. But I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm going to be back on it every week making my videos. More than once a week if it hits me. But if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, and go ahead and subscribe, like, share, whatever, all that good stuff. And until next time, peace and blessings, people.